Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are live in Springfield, Virginia at the beautiful St. James, night 2 of the ACC showcase between the Maryland Terrapins and the Virginia Tech Hokies. My name is Matt Fusillo, and I'll be handling your play-by-play responsibilities for tonight. I'm not joined by anybody, but regardless, expecting a great game tonight between the Hokies and the Terps. Behind the net is Ray McNamara. He's got Captain Liam Eden. Feed things ahead, a quick break for Patrick Beganowski. And a shot goes under the pad of the goaltender, Sniger, and the net comes off its moorings. Quick chance there by the Terps, but no real damage. Brian Sniger between the pipes, number 32 in white. Virginia Tech will be wearing their white jerseys with their maroon tops and orange striping. Terps wearing their red jerseys, the black pants and red socks. Off the faceoff, Healy battles there against Clay Potocny wearing the A. In his own zone, Tyler McAvoy assessing his options. He'll give it to Eden. Eden gains ground, shot, gloved, rebound, wouldn't go. Saved by Sniger. And now here's Healy, a takeaway. Trying to get another shot out of that. No success, and Virginia Tech will skate things ahead towards center ice. Into the zone, it's C.J. Hathaway, sticked away by Henry Pelletier. Aiden Jones got the start in net. By far the best game of his collegiate career so far. As that puck finds its way to Pelletier, and he'll cover. Face off to his right, it appears. But as I was saying, Aiden Jones last night, fantastic game. And he was a big factor in that Terps win against George Washington last night. Off the face-off, Hokies control. Shot, and it's padded and gloved by Pelletier. We'll start this again. Get that second line out there. It's Wilson flanked by Steinberg and McMenamin. All three of which started the season in bottom six roles. And now they're starting on the second line together. They've been really racking up the points. Steinberg with 3 points, Wilson with 3, McMenamin with 2. And I think Wilson's especially, all three of them, but Wilson especially been playing great hockey. That one's blockered away by Pelletier. Quick reaction, a good save. And he redirects that one into the corner. Virginia Tech trying to center one again, but Wilson will guide that one back. Now McMenamin. Wilson trying to feed one ahead. Could have been offside, so Steinberg doesn't touch. And now Scott Strauss for Virginia Tech. He'll dump that one in. And we'll get another faceoff to the right of Pelletier. It's 3 in a row now. Terps will get a change. And we'll get the DePoy line out there. He's playing with Trevor Drake and Blake Wanner. You see Wanner, the 6'5 freshman, Trevor Drake, the 5'3 sophomore. Very big height difference, but both of them have had their impact on this team very well. And now they're new line mates together. Here's Drake taking it himself. He'll dump in. Terps will chase. DePoy flying into the loose puck, and he falls down, goes hard into the boards. He's having a tough time getting up. We'll hope he's okay. He's trying to make it to the bench. There's Virginia Tech. Steered away by Pelletier. DePoy gets to the bench, and Tucker Healy will come out. Here's Drake. Trying to feed one for Wanner. It goes off his skate. Tough to handle. The official jumps out of the way of that puck. And back and forth. There's Piper Holman. Tucker Healy. And he goes down to the board. Same spot where DePoy went down. Healy gets right back up, and Virginia Tech will take. Center ice pass for Dean Sargent. Trying to look for Andrew Grover. Can't find anything there. As Hunter Airy. Now Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski and Airy partner together on the first defensive pairing. No changes for the Terps from last night. Figure you don't want to fix what's not broken. They had that great win last night, so why change anything? And it seems like all lines were clicking last night. There's a big hit by Airy into the glass on Grover. McNamara will go down to chase. Behind the net, he'll give to Airy. Pass goes off the stick of Hathaway. And now Wilson over to the captain. Eden a shot. That one's blocked by Strauss. Now here's Eden again. Fires, and it's goes right behind the goaltender Sniger, right along the goal line in the blue paint. But no rebound. And Virginia Tech gets through trouble, nearly snuck in. And the Terps almost jumping out to an early 1-0 lead. There's McNamara, no-look pass off the boards, and now Hathaway will dump in for the Hokies. McNamara plays catch with Holman. That's Koo, excuse me. And now there's Beganowski chopping at that one. Puck goes over the boards, and we'll get a whistle as Koo is pushed down to the ice. We'll get a change here. Airy comes right back on. But talking with Coach Carter before the game, he wants to have a full 60 minutes from this crew. They played well against those games that they lost, 2 against Delaware. Played Ryder and Rowan both so far this year. But the team has been playing well. They haven't been able to string it together for those full 60-minute hockey games. So that's one thing that Coach emphasized before the game tonight. Wants to get a full game from the boys. Terps in the offensive zone. There's Tomaszewski, can't handle. Still keeps it in, though. Good job as he gets crunched into the boards. McMenamin flies after it. There's Timmy Donovan for the Hokies. And now Virginia Tech still can't get it out of the zone. There's Steinberg. He's got DePoy with him. Airy along the blue line. Centers one towards the net. And Sniger will cover up. Sniger has not done a very good job of stopping and knowing where these pucks are. That's the second or third one so far tonight. The first 5 minutes of the game. Seems like he doesn't even know where the puck is when he stops it, but he stayed out of trouble so far. As the score remains 0-0, DePoy on the faceoff. Hokies win it. McAvoy keeps it in, but now the Hokies take it center ice. Drake to McNamara. Moanner will dump in, and now they'll chase. DePoy flying after it again. Hokies will wind it around the boards. That's Griffin Mudge handling. Quick shot by McNamara goes wide. And now McAvoy tries again. That one goes wide as well. Trevor Drake working along the far board. Drake plays catch with DePoy. Now DePoy battling there with Nick Masuro. Masuro is really one of the players that you want to watch out for tonight for the Hokies. Last week, Virginia Tech beat Rowan 5-4. And Masuro recorded a goal and 2 assists. He's having a very good year for the team in white. McNamara and McNamara, and McAvoy, the Mac pairing on defense. Here's McAvoy behind his own cage. Surveying his options. He'll go off the boards, and now Pedersen up for Wanner. Now Andre Bozin will dump one in. Maryland will get a change. Wanner goes to the bench, and Landon Wynn comes on. McAvoy chips that puck, rides off the blue railing. Now the Hokies will get things started. Quick shot, gloved, and covered by Pelletier. As his fellow goaltending teammate Aiden Jones bangs on the glass. That's what we've seen a lot by the Terps the last few games. They've been getting into it a lot more on the bench, tapping their sticks and banging their skates and putting their gloves over the railing. It's something that you like to see, picking up their teammates on the ice. Here's Tomaszewski, the defenseman, taking it himself. He'll dump in. Beganowski goes after, along with Scott Strauss. Centering pass in front. And that one is steered aside by Sniger. Now Beganowski redirects that one again. And McAvoy, that's going to be a delayed offside. Eden touches that one. Puck barely came out of the offensive zone. A few fans don't like that call, but looked like it barely snuck out past the blue line. I think it's a good call. But we're going to get a face-off in the Terps defensive zone here. It'll be Healy against Clay Potocny. Here's Strauss. Quick shot blocked by Beganowski. Airy chases after it. Down he goes now. That's Potocny trying to get something started. He'll go back to Strauss again. Strauss to Potocny. Goes behind the cage. Airy will take. Airy trying to fling it out of chaos. That shot's blocked by Tomaszewski. Now Healy gives to Beganowski. Here's Eden. Eden on a breakaway. Eden's in and just wide of the crease. Liam Eden, a breakaway. He scored on a breakaway last night. That one goes just to the right of the post. Puck is sent in by Virginia Tech. Potocny goes after it. Trying to get that one in front for number 29, CJ Hathaway. And rebound. That one gets there again. And they nearly buried it. Looked like it was Potocny. He had it served on a platter to him, and he fanned on the shot. Puck stays out. Working behind the net is Virginia Tech. Trying to create something again, but the Terps get it out of the zone. Virginia Tech will dump in. That's Potocny, and they'll get a full change here. Healy flings it out himself, and now he'll change himself. Here's Piper Holman. 6'4" defenseman, graduate student from New Mexico. And we're going to get a delayed call here. Chase Wilson goes down to the ice. And we'll see what the call is. It's going to be number 26 in white. That's Timmy Donovan. And looks like there was a Maryland player down on the ice that didn't like the call, so thought there was going to be dueling penalties given the way that he was acting, but it's going to be a Terps power play. Just Donovan in the box. We got 5-on-4. Faced off in the right of the offensive zone. Virginia Tech wins it and clears. So 11 minutes remaining in this first period. Shots are 8-4 in favor of the Hokies. This power play unit, you see Airy and McNamara on defense. And Steinberg, Wilson, and McMenamin. That second line stays intact. There's Nick Masuro for Virginia Tech. Here's Steinberg trying to make something happen. Finessing the puck along the boards. He goes behind the net. Here's McMenamin. 22-2 play catch. Steinberg a shot saved by Sniger. Trying to keep it in, they do. Virginia Tech, tough time getting it out. They'll clear it. Looks like it hits a player on the bench. We'll get a whistle. So 10-11 left in the first period. 1:06 of power play time. And we'll get that face-off in the offensive zone for the Terps. It's going to be Healy on the face-off. Get that line back out there with Liam Eden, Patrick Beganowski, McAvoy, and Tomaszewski. Off the face-off, Hokies win it. Terps gain possession, though. It's Liam Eden. Eden down for Tomaszewski. McAvoy now. Mishandles the puck, but maintains possession. Gives to Healy, back to McAvoy. Tomaszewski gives it back again. McAvoy. Puck is stripped from him, and he goes down. We're going to get another call here. And looks like McAvoy is not happy about it, so he's going to go to the box. We're going to get a 4-on-4 here for 42 seconds, and then the Hokies will head to the power play after that. So McAvoy goes to the box. And he really did not like the call there. But Either way, we got 4-on-4 hockey. It's Potocny on the draw against Healy. And Tomaszewski tried to clear that one, but it hit Potocny up high. It looks like it caught into his equipment. So we'll get a stoppage of play. Not sure where that hit him, but it was high. Maybe it got stuck under the fishbowl helmet or in the jersey or something. I think he got hit in the neck area, but he is okay. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone right along the Terps blue line. There's Eric Slater who dumps in for Virginia Tech. Pelletier smacks that one off the boards. Here's Slater. Delayed offside. Here's Healy on a break. 2-on-1, gives it back for Eden. Trying to get that puck, but it's taken by Griffin Mudge. Mudge got 2-on-2 with Strauss. Mudge moves his way in. Strauss didn't see the puck. Could have taken that himself. Strauss did not see it. Airy takes it now. Got Tomaszewski. And the 4-on-4 is about to expire. Here's Liam Eden moving his way in, and that one, great save by the goaltender, Sniger. Looked like he got a glove on it. Here comes Virginia Tech. It's Gavin Morrison. Morrison moves his way in, trying to get that puck to the center. No success. He got his rebound. Pelletier swallowed that one up at the point. That one was shot by Jack Bolera. And we get a whistle. Pelletier stood tall in his crease. Score remains 0-0. Got 52 seconds left of power play time for the Hokies. And face-off will be to the right of Henry Pelletier. Healy stays out there. He's got DePoy with him, as well as Tomaszewski and McNamara. Here's Jake Hogan. Quick save by Pelletier. A little nonchalant glove save there. He'll hold for the whistle. And we'll see where the face-off will be. To his left or to his right? It'll be to his left. Now they'll get DePoy out there for the face-off. Third line center for tonight. But on the penalty kill, he's got that role as well. Bozin just gets it out. And now Virginia Tech will handle in their own zone. Bozin doing some pressure. And you got DePoy clogging up the neutral zone with Airy and McNamara. McNamara fans on the clearing attempt, and he falls down. Rebound by Virginia Tech. Looks like it was patted away by Pelletier. That puck will go into the netting. And we will get another whistle. 11 seconds left of power play time for Virginia Tech. And we'll get that same 4 out there that stays out there for the Terps. It's going to be DePoy on the draw. Neutral zone draw. Faced off one back by Gavin Peduzzi. He's another player to really watch out for. I believe he was named an ACC Player of the Month this season. Last week against Rowan, he also has 2 goals and 1 assist. Here's a try in front, and they score. Nick Masuro got that puck right in the slot, and he buries that one. It looks like it went off of Pelletier. But the puck finds the back of the net. And it's going to be number 11, Nick Masuro. So 1-0 Virginia Tech lead, 7:40 remaining. Shots are 11-4 in favor of the team in white. It's going to be Chase Wilson on the draw here, battling against Drew Whistler, the captain of this Virginia Tech team. Now Pelletier sticks one aside. McAvoy gives to McNamara. Terps play catch. It's dumped in. Delayed offside. So Steinberg doesn't touch. Now Raccia handling for the Hokies. Trying to skate this one out. Maryland doing a good job keeping that puck in the inside frame here. Along the far boards. It's Roccia who'll take. He's got Fantazi with him. Shot sticked aside by Pelletier. And now McAvoy will take it. McAvoy past the STJ logo on center ice. He'll take it all the way himself. Terps are going for a line change there, so he didn't have anyone to pass to there. Andrew Grover will dump it in for the Hokies. Tomaszewski handles behind his net. He's crunched into the boards, and Wanner will take. Wanner chops at that one toward the red line, but Virginia Tech hammers back in. That's Strauss. Pelletier. And now McAvoy. He'll chip that one into the netting. Just over the glass and into the netting. So we'll get another whistle. See that third line out there, DePoy, Wanner, and Drake. And you got McAvoy and Tomaszewski on defense. DePoy on the draw. He wins that one back. DePoy cross ice. Oh, he's looking for Drake. That was Wanner looking for Drake. But it's picked off by Virginia Tech, and Wanner will reset. Stonewalled by Strauss. Now here's DePoy trying to get this one again. DePoy feet in front. Initially a shot that was blocked, but Wanner had it right in front of him. Couldn't handle that one. Now Virginia Tech takes. Grover falls down to the ice, and Trevor Drake will take himself. A lot of open ice here for Wanner to work with. Wanner loses the puck, and now Grover gets back up and takes. Intercepted by Tomaszewski. A lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone. Tomaszewski. Now here's Eden working with it. Tomaszewski, a backhand pass that's taken by CJ Hathaway. Hathaway surveying. Forehands one. Both shots are blocked. That's Hathaway and then Bolera trying to get one. And we'll get a whistle here. Looks like the puck was stuck on the outside of the net or something. So 4:50 left. Maryland down by 1. We have Tucker Healy on the faceoff. Playing some really great hockey. Scored again last night. He's got 5 goals in the year. 18 points on the season. Him and Eden, 16 points. They've got the most on the team by far. And Healy's been... and they score! Out of nowhere, Beakonowski fires one home. We got a tie game. Patrick Beakonowski celebrates with his hands up in the corner. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-1 hockey game. So Patrick Beakonowski ties this one up at 1. That's his 2nd goal of the year, 3rd point. Skating in his 8th game, the 5'8" sophomore. And now there's Pedersen backhanding one to center ice. Hokies will take. And now Boston dumps in. Terps will chase. Puck really, really riding against that rail. Have a funny play there. Would not come off. And now here's a 2-on-1 for Virginia Tech. Shot wide of the net. That's Gavin Peduzzi. Really got to watch out for him. Number 12 in white. Chasing after that one in the offensive zone. Landon Wynn. Backhanded and gloved. Saved by McNamara. Chopped at by Boston. He'll keep it in. But now the Hokies get it out. Here's Masuro. Goes off the skate or stick of Pedersen. Still they keep it in. That's Drew Whistler, the captain. Win. Terps will get a change, but McMenamin stays on, continuing that pressure, fighting for that puck. Wilson flies in, goes for the hit. Now here's Whistler, Pass goes off the stick of Fantazi. And now the Hokies take. Still applying pressure is McMenamin. Just over 3 minutes to go. We got a 1-1 hockey game here at the St. James in Springfield, Virginia. My name is Matt Fusillo, doing play-by-play tonight. Shots are 11-5 in favor of Virginia Tech. Strauss will try and fling that one in. McAvoy's bodied, boxed out of the play, but he'll take the puck himself. Pass just out of reach of Jason Steinberg. Steinberg, the sophomore from Boyd's, Maryland. Now here's Tomaszewski. Nice move there as McAvoy punches one ahead for McMenamin. Steinberg. Now here's Grover for Virginia Tech. Goes behind the cage of Pelletier. Airy will handle it. Airy's boxed out. And Hokies will throw on net. Save no problem by Pelletier. Now Jake Hogan trying to get that one to the net again. Steinberg will take. And now he gives it to Trevor Drake. Drake's got DePoy cutting. DePoy almost gets that puck, but it looks like he slipped up a little bit. And now Grover will skate it for the Hokies. Grover gloved by Pelletier, and he will cover for a faceoff. Glad you could join us on the Maryland Hockey Network. We apologize again for last night's technical difficulties. Could not get that stream up and running until the third period. A lot of issues with the Wi-Fi for some reason here at the St. James, which is very strange. Either way, we do have full coverage for tonight and are excited to get back on the headset for a full 60 minutes. Here's Trevor Drake with the puck. Hokies intercept, and now Wanner will try and take him along the boards. Gets it out of the zone. And Noah Kamen will dump that one in. Here's Airy to Wanner. Wanner again. Virginia Tech trying to get something there. It was Gavin Morrison, assistant captain. Now here's Airy. Fanning on the shot. Here's Morrison. Morrison trying to feed one ahead for Potocny. Back on the ice. Flung to the side by Tomaszewski. He'll dump in. Here's Eden chasing over to the puck. Eden is handled. Turns on the brakes. Now Tomaszewski centering feed. Goes off the pad. Goaltender Sniger. And we've got icing. So 23.8 left in the first period. We'll head back into the offensive zone for the Terrapins. Trying to get a last-second goal here in the first to go into the locker room with a lead. It's going to be Healy on the face-off. That top unit is out. Flanked by Eden and Beganowski. McAvoy along the blue line. Goes off Eden, that shot. Now Healy. Saucer passed over to Tomaszewski. Barely keeps it in. Puck was toward the back of that blue line. McAvoy chips it off the boards. Healy looking for Tomaszewski again. He cannot. Got 2 seconds left. Fanger shouting shoot, but that'll do it. First period in the books. We got a 1-1 hockey game. I'd say a pretty even period, but 20 minutes in the books. So players will head to the locker room. We'll get a fresh cut from the Zamboni. And we will be back on the Maryland Hockey Network for the start of the second period. Glad you could join us. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second period at the St. James 1-1 hockey game. Maryland Terrapins, Virginia Tech Hokies. My name is Matt Fusillo. Face-off is won back by Tucker Healy, and we're underway for the second period. Ray McNamara gives to his defensive partner, Tyler McAvoy, the Mac-Mac duo. Here's Healy flying in. It's 2-on-1. He's got Beganowski with him. He's tripped up. No penalty called. He goes down hard into the boards, but he gets right back up, trying to give it to Began. But Virginia Tech will skate things to center ice. We apologize for that black screen at the end of the first period. Ran into some technical difficulties there. And it appears to be a little bit spotty for the second period. So we're doing our best to make it as smooth as possible. And anything we run into, we're trying to fix. So we do apologize about that. But here's Healy racing in, makes a good move, and goes down into the goalie. Really nice move. Wasn't able to finish there. Quickly ahead for Virginia Tech, it's Gavin Peduzzi. Intercepted by Steinberg. Still they keep it in. That's Masuro. Shots blocked by McNamara. Now Hathaway. Terps still can't get it out. Now they do. Here's Wilson racing for the loose puck. And now the Hokies get it back towards center ice, but Hunter Airy will take it. Steinberg's hit hard, almost goes into the Virginia Tech bench. He gets back up. And we'll start things over. Here's Airy again. Pass goes off of Hathaway. Virginia Tech behind Pelletier. Hathaway again. That one's out of play by Pelletier. We'll get a whistle as it goes into the netting. So face off to the left of Pelletier. It's going to be DePoy on the draw going against Drew Whistler. And we got another stoppage. One of the referees goes over to the scorer's table. Face off won back by Whistler. There's Airy. He's gotten a lot of ice time tonight. That's Airy. Wenner using his size along the boards. Trevor Drake kicks one ahead, but Virginia Tech will take. Crunched into the boards by Wenner. Now Tomaszewski gives it over to Wenner, who goes to the other side of the ice. And Tomaszewski working with Airy on defense. Tomaszewski's boxed out, and sticks are jousting at that puck. We'll see who comes out with it. Still going at it. And it's Trevor Drake. Drake has been really good at using that pickpocket ability. Making a good impression here. Start of the year on the D3 team. And in the first game, I believe he scored 5 goals and 1 assist for the D3 team. So he's gotten off to a great start to the year with them and now playing with the D2 team as well. Still waiting for his first goal in the D2 uniform, but I'm sure it'll come very soon. He's playing very good hockey. Off the face-off, Bozin tries to win that one back. Attempt goes out of the zone. McAvoy will dump in. Terps retreat. Bozin applying pressure along with Landon Wynn. Wynn, puck on the blue line. Able to keep it in. Virginia Tech looking for options. And they'll skate things ahead towards center ice. Griffin Mudge up in front, a 2-on-1. And I wasn't sure if that was McAvoy or Pelletier that stick to the side, but either way, they break up the 2-on-1. As the defenseman and goaltender work together. Here's Slater now. Trying to get that one towards the net, goes wide. Playing catch along the right side. Strauss can't handle, goes out of the zone. Delayed offsides, they do not touch. McAvoy now circling back in his own end. Flying into the zone is Slater. Slater trying to make a power move to the net, cannot. He's denied as Wynn goes down. Here's Masuro. Virginia Tech will get a change as they redirect it behind the cage of Pelletier. Wynn is hit down to the ice again. Beganowski, and the puck will come out. So Virginia Tech will regroup. Bozin's bumped into, and so is Beganowski. Here's McNamara. Trying to feed one ahead for the captain. Here's Eden. Quick shot, and somehow that one didn't go in. Looked like Eden was stunned. I don't blame him. I don't know how that one stayed out. As that one is covered, shot by Hathaway into the gut of Pelletier. And going back to that Eden shot, he got it through the goaltender. Snide, it looks like it rolled along the goal line. Not sure how that one stayed out. Either way, 15:08 left in the second. We got a 1-1 game, 13-8. Shots in favor of the Hokies. Jousting at that puck again. Pelletier will cover again. So we'll get another face-off. That top line will stay out for the Terps. It's Healy, Eden, and Beganowski. They got Tomaszewski and Holman on defense. And Eden will fling that one right into the netting. We'll get another whistle. He'll collect the puck himself and give it to the linesman. So we'll reset. Same five for the Terps. Same face-off location as last. Healy on the draw again. Battled there with Jackson France, the junior forward from Virginia. Virginia Tech's got a lot of guys, obviously from Virginia on their team, but also a lot of out-of-state guys. You see a lot of Pennsylvania, New Jersey. You see Minnesota on there, a Texas on there, a few New York, Connecticut. So they got guys from all over playing for them. Maryland, they got, as there's no call, and now we got something. It's going to be a penalty on Virginia Tech. Pelletier started his run to the bench, but the Hokies quickly touch up. It's going to be Strauss going to the box. Scott Strauss, the defenseman. And so we'll get a Terps power play here. It'll be Healy, Eden, Tomaszewski, Beganowski, and McAvoy. Off the draw. Masuro takes it. Trying to cut for the net. But Healy will take. Terps will regroup. Pass is deflected by Masuro into the glass. Now McAvoy. McAvoy fires in, and they'll get this thing started. Tomaszewski for Healy. Healy has some space in front of the net, and that one goes wide. Looks like it hit something en route. And now here's a 2-on-2. Here's Masuro. You got to watch out here. Slow to the puck, and we're going to get a penalty. Masuro went down. McAvoy has his hands out. Doesn't like the call again. And so the Terps power play is eliminated after just 41 seconds. It's going to be McAvoy in the box. It's a borderline call, but it's tough to see up here. Obviously, referee has a much better view. Regardless, we got 4-on-4 hockey. And then the Hokies will head to the power play. Off the face-off, Virginia Tech tries to throw on goal. That's Jack Bolera. Now here's Bolera again. Has space, shoots that one high, goes wide at the crease. Here's Potocny. Blockered away by Pelletier, goes in front of him. Steinberg will take. 2-on-2 for the Terps. He's hounded there by Mudge. Now Wilson chases in. Looking to get something on the 4-on-4. The stick was held. Steinberg was trying to get that loose puck, but it was held by a Hokie player. And finessing their way in. Great move. Get by two defenders. That's Mudge. Couldn't get the shot off, though. Really nice move. Now Virginia Tech handles again. It's Jake Hogan. Working behind the boards, looking for options. Hogan for Potocny. Now here's Mudge working his way in. Steinberg, and now here's a one-on-one. Chase Wilson moving his way in. He'll just dump that one in. Didn't really have too good of a chance, but Eden comes in for reinforcements. Still got Wilson with him, but Wilson's going to go to the bench. Not sure if you saw that pass coming from Eden. Flung out of the offensive zone, so they're going to have to wait to retreat. Here's Eden. Into the neutral zone. A lot of back and forth the last minute or so. 5 seconds remaining on the Hokie power play. Not much time they got due to the 4-on-4. McAvoy's out of the box. Flies right on in. Bieganowski gives to Eden. He's got McAvoy with him. Eden working along the boards. Gives to McNamara. Now McAvoy. Across, and that one was hammered by Eden into the glass. Just goes high. That one-timer. Eden working his office. The righty slams that one into the glass. Kicked out by McNamara. No icing on the play. McNamara got McAvoy with him. Now here's McNamara behind his own net. Eden will take it. Trying to get another rush with this line still on the ice. But Wanner is with Bieganowski, and it's covered by the goaltender Brian Sniger. Will get a whistle. See Liam Eden patting the back of Scott Strauss. Looks like they had a little bit of a dust-up, but they make up. Eden, really a very classy player. Terps are very happy to have him. Obviously wearing the C on the jersey, but it goes way more than just what you wear. It's how you conduct yourself off the ice as well. We're going to get timeout here, it looks like. And the goaltenders give each other a fist bump. That's what you like to see as well, some sportsmanship. Pelletier and Steiger. Pelletier is another one of those guys that has a lot of that sportsmanship, that mentality. Him and Eden, two of the guys that really conduct themselves well on and off the ice. Always lending hands to their teammates, doing whatever they can. As you see, 30 minutes remaining in this timeout. We learned before the game that it's not just teams that can call the timeout. The officials can actually call themselves a timeout as well. We saw two of them last night, which is why there was some confusion because we saw 4 timeouts in the game. Both teams used theirs, but there are also 2 timeouts that the officials called. It's interesting to see that they do that. You don't see that in the NHL, so we were unsure when that did happen. And then confusion when Coach Carter was trying to call his timeout. Because when your team does call a timeout, you are able to change your players and make a substitution, but obviously on the icing, you cannot. So Coach Carter tried to do that last night by calling the timeout to get his player off the ice. It was just one player too, but the referee wouldn't grant that for him. Off the faceoff, it's DePoy working along Drew Whistler. High pass goes off the stick of Dominic Fantazzi. Fantazzi, glove by Pelletier. He can't control the rebound. Jamming it at the doorstep, and it wouldn't go. Steven Rocchia had that right in a stick. A wide open net. Looks like the puck was behind the crease. He had to reel it back in first, and by that time, Pelletier got over. Here's Fantazzi. Over for Hogan. Hogan's bodied by Rocchia's bodied by Holman, excuse me. And that corner, here's Trevor Drake trying to guide it for DePoy. Hokies gain possession and slam it right back in. Tape-to-tape pass from Holman to Drake. Goes off Drake's stick. And towards the goal line of Virginia Tech. There's Hathaway for Potocny. Potocny moving his way in. Quick shot by Hathaway. That one was blocked. And now Morrison. Stick to side Pelletier. Tries giving it to his defenseman. But now Drake. Drake will float that one in and head to the bench. Stick is chopped out of the hands of Thomas Pedersen. But now McNamara will take it. He's got Airy with him. See Pedersen, Bozin, and Wynn. The forwards, this fourth line out there. Floated and kicked again. It's going to be offside. Barely goes out of the zone. We saw the same exact thing last night. McNamara gets a flying puck and tries to keep it in the zone. But it was barely outside. And the referee standing right at the blue line, able to tell. It's going to be Chase Wilson on the draw here. Got McMenamin and Steinberg, 22 and 2. McNamara and Airy will stay out there. Face-off is cleanly won by Wilson. It's hammered in by Airy. Here's Masuro. Got 2-on-2. Right in front, and that one goes wide. Oh, a great chance by Peduzzi. Masuro and Peduzzi, two of the top players for the Virginia Tech team. And here's a giveaway in front. Save again by Pelletier. Two really good chances by the Hokies, and neither of them could go. Just over 8 minutes remaining. Blocker to side. Referee hops out of the way. Hokies trying to get things started again. They'll wind that one in. Hit there by McNamara. Right in front. Great save by Pelletier. Pad save. Scrambles, gets right back up. Cross-ice pass. Pelletier's been very good at those this year. Really good save. Probably the best of the night so far. 16 shots by Virginia Tech so far. Pelletier saved 15 of them. Here's Eden working his way in. Scored a goal from that side last night. Now McAvoy along the point. Looking for a redirection. Eden using his size. Good shutdown. Opens the ice for Healy. A shot. And that one goes wide. Healy again gets his own rebound. And he's slowed to the puck. No call. Stays in. Great job keeping it in. Beganowski for Eden. Eden a shot. That one stopped by Sniger. Really good cycle by the Terps from the offensive zone. Had a few good chances. Eden using his size and strength along the boards. Opened the ice. Opens the ice up for Tucker Healy. And Healy was able to get his own rebound as a result. Face-off will be to the left of Sniger here. It's going to be Healy again. That unit will stay out. It's going to be Koo and McAvoy on defense. And it'll be icing on the play. So we'll take things back to full 200 feet. And Terps won't make a change. Virginia Tech obviously has to stay out there due to the icing. It'll be Healy and Potocny on the draw. And off the face-off, McAvoy handles, keeps it in. Trying to chop it, that one's Eden. Now here's 25 in white, that's Gavin Morrison. Potocny behind the net. His glove falls off, quickly picks it up and puts it back on. Now McAvoy. Looking to turn on things here for the Terps. Gain their first lead of the night. Virginia Tech scored first in the first period, and Maryland answered. Trying to center one, got nobody there. Virginia Tech had bodies almost outside of the zone. Here's a nice move by Eden. He's able to split the defense, but the goalie came charging out. Eden gets really crafty sometimes, but that one couldn't find the back of the net. Here's Hathaway trying to center one. No success on that one either. There's DePoy trying to handle the puck. Good use of his stick. Makes a nice stutter step. Now McAvoy gives it over to Beganowski. Beganowski's got Wanner with him. Wanner will iron one in. Timmy Donovan took a penalty earlier in the game. Will wind one that went out. France goes to the bench. And now Trevor Drake, 5'3" sophomore. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the inconvenience again. The third period is almost underway. Zamboni is almost off the ice, but had some issues again. But we will be back in a moment for the third period on Maryland Hockey Network. Thank you for your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third period. The St. James in Springfield, Virginia. Hokies and Terrapins tied at 1 with 20 minutes to play. Surely expecting a good period. First 40 minutes have been very close. My name is Matt Fusillo, doing play-by-play. There's Slater for Virginia Tech. Trying to get something started is Masuro. And now McAvoy behind his own cage. Gives the puck lead pass for Tucker Healy is out of reach, and we'll get an icing on the play. Again, we apologize for the inconvenience. Our live stream has been cutting out. Got a black screen for some reason twice so far tonight. We're hoping we can make it through the third period. We did change the device that we're streaming off of, so we're hoping that it's better this time around. But either way, all is smooth sailing right now, and we hope it stays this way. We are sorry again for the inconvenience, but got some Terps hockey to play anyway. Got a 1-1 game here on the Saturday night of this ACC showcase. Terps defeated George Washington in comeback fashion last night. They scored 4 goals unanswered. Took that one by a final score of 4-3. Tomorrow they'll play Georgetown, who they lost to here at the St. James earlier in the year. That one was on September 25th. They lost 3-2. There's a nice move by Tomaszewski. Shot goes wide of the net. Did that for the sole purpose of giving his teammates some time. But with that Georgetown game, that was their second game in 2 years. So you kind of want to say that was a little bit of a wash because you got freshmen and sophomores on the team that played just their second game in the Terps uniform. This team has really come a long way ever since then. And they're going to come out fresh looking for revenge against the Hoyas tomorrow night. Here's face-off to the left of Pelletier. And it's going to be Chase Wilson on the draw. See you guys tomorrow. Off the draw. Here are the Hokies maintaining control. Quick shot goes wide at the crease. Now Bolera. Knifing one in is Jake Hogan. Backhand pass, trying to feed that one in. As delayed offside for a second. Tomaszewski goes hard to the board. Whistler will whistle one in. And now the Hokies will try and catch up. Working along the boards. Wilson and Tomaszewski doing the dirty work for the Terps. Pass by Slater, goes behind the net. Rebound, and Pelletier stands tall again. He's having a really good night. Stops 18 of 19 shots here. Third period just getting started. Got the night off last night with Jones and net. With Pelletier playing tonight, it'll probably be Jones again tomorrow. Now McAvoy. Backhand pass off the boards, trying to chip it out of his zone. He does. Comes back in. Now DePoy. Puck comes out again. Hokies cast one in again. Now here's Jetson Koo. The 6'3 junior from Connecticut. Looking for his first point of the year. Now here's the Hokies batting it out of midair. Saved by Pelletier. That was Eric Slater. Took that puck out of midair with a stick and just corralled that one on net. Pelletier makes another save. So 20 shots now for the Hokies compared to Maryland's 12. We'll get a line change for the Terps. Bozin on the draw. Fourth line is out. Got Wynn and Pedersen with them. With Airy and McNamara on defense. These defensive pairs have been shuffled a little bit throughout the night, looks like. See McNamara playing with Airy a lot, but also McAvoy. Pass past center ice. Bozin goes down hard to the ice. But he gets back up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for the fourth time, I believe, this period. Apologize again. I know I sound like a broken record, but this connection, we are really struggling with the live stream tonight. It's a similar issue to last night, but this time we're able to get the streams going, and then once they do get going, they cut out. But we got a 2-2 hockey game now. The Hokies scored to make it 2-1, and Liam Eden just scored seconds ago to tie it up at 2. We're really hoping the stream doesn't cut out again. We got a great hockey game. And the fact that it's close just feel even worse that it keeps cutting out, so we apologize for that. Now here's Hathaway working his way into the zone. Tripped up on the play, no penalty. And now here's Wanner, who while we were gone had an enormous hit on the captain, Whistler. And now here's Tomaszewski. Steven Rakia slowed to the puck. And now Whistler's back out into the ice. He rocks into the boards, but he's back out there. Had trouble getting off. He couldn't get off on his own, but good to see that he's out. And puck sent down the length of the ice, so we'll get an icing. And again, we apologize for the inconvenience. Been trying to send out tweets on the Maryland Hockey account as well. That's Terps Hockey. We've been live tweeting the times when we do not have connection, but when the stream is up, encourage you to watch the stream, and we're doing our best. We hope we can make it through the rest of the game without it falling apart again, but we just cannot tell if it will check out at any time. Tonight and last night, the connection here at the St. James has not been good. But we're doing our best we can. We got a timeout, 15 seconds left for that. Players make their way out toward the ice again. See Coach Carter having a few words with his team. So we're going to face off in the defensive zone for the Terps. It's going to be Wanner, DePoy, and Drake, that third line out there, with Tomaszewski and Airy, the first defensive pairing. DePoy hacking at that puck. Here's a 3-on-2. But 3 players go down. That's DePoy and Wanner, along with Griffin Mudge. Here's Mudge taking himself, hit by DePoy. Now Wanner with the puck, trying to give it ahead for Trevor Drake. Both players looking for their first collegiate goals. Drake's got quite a few goals with the D3 team, but still yet to have his first one with the D2 team. Here's DePoy working along the boards. Tries to pass one for McAvoy, and here's a semi-breakaway. Right on goal. Saved by Pelletier on Gavin Peduzzi. Peduzzi, really good player, made a good move. Pelletier stood to the test again. That's now 23 save off 25 shots. He'll glove that one, making another one. And we'll get a whistle. So Henry Pelletier and the Terps right in this one. Playing a very good Virginia Tech team, but Maryland's played very well themselves. 2-2 hockey with 7:03 remaining. Face-off won back by Chase Wilson. He's having a good night on the face-off draws. There's Bozen. And the puck will be dumped in by the Terps. Virginia Tech gets the puck. Taken away by McAvoy coming in. Centering try is intercepted by CJ Hathaway. Now here's Slater skating the puck ahead. Shot goes high into the glass over the glove of Pelletier. Slow to the puck is McNamara. Checked by Bozen, and into the boards is Morrison. Now McNamara controls. Fling that one ahead into center ice. Strauss with the puck. And now battling along the Virginia Tech bench is Bozen. Bozen's going to go to the bench. Get some fresh legs out into the ice. Pass goes off the skate of Beganowski. That could have been very dangerous. But now Strauss for the Hokies. Dominic Fantazzi. Here's Tucker Healy. Healy spin move. Puck goes off his stick. Now Eden takes. Eden's got a goal tonight. Scored just a few minutes ago. Now here's Eden controlling again. Liam Eden using his speed here, flying through center ice. And he'll get the puck himself. Nice play, doing all the work. Now create some space. Here's a feed in front for Healy! And a glove save by Sniger. Great chance. Man, oh man. Liam Eden, we saw McDavid do that a few nights ago to Draisaitl, put it right in the stick. So McDavid to Draisaitl and Eden to Healy. Nearly burying that one, giving the Terps a lead, the first of the night. But a great save by Sniger. Clearing attempt goes off the glass and into the Hokie bench. So we'll get another whistle. 5:09 remaining. Man, what a great chance by Tucker Healy, but an incredible save by the goaltender. Face-off will be to Sniger's left. Healy stays out there with Eden and Beganowski, Airy and Tomaszewski. So the full top unit is out. Puck goes down the length of the ice. Oh, and there's a big hit by Airy. Use that big hip check, the little side sweeping motion. But here's Strauss, the puck. Redirection. Saved by Pelletier. He'll cover. Sneaky tip there by Gavin Peduzzi. Shots are 26-14. 2-2 hockey game. 4:50 left in the third period. Will overtime come, or will we see another goal in regulation? We will find out. But both teams playing very good hockey and a close game. Glad you could join us on the Maryland Hockey Network. Even with this tough connection here at the St. James, we are very glad of you all joining us. Here's DePoy with the puck. Winds it around the boards. Trevor Drake. Centering try. Blocks by Peduzzi. Drake trying to get the puck again. It's cleared out. And this one will be icing. So we'll swing things back around to the offensive zone. Maybe able to play Country Roads playing behind us. That's because West Virginia is about to play on the other rink. Here's DePoy. Going against Peduzzi on the faceoff. Pass off the boards, crunched, and redirected wide of the crease by the goaltender Sniger. DePoy fires in. Wanner goes out to chase. And Griffin Mudge trying to handle things for the Hokies. Trevor Drake still out on the ice, falls down. trying to guide it out of the defensive zone. Wanner, they tip that with the stick. Goes out, but they clear it back in. That's Heitzman for the team in white. McNamara chips it out again. Here's Heitman. McNamara looking to circle it around the boards, but it's intercepted. Shot thrown on net, redirected wide. Now here's Timmy Donovan. Donovan, they score! It's Clay Potocny. And the Hokies regain the lead 3-2 with 3:13 remaining. Potocny got the rebound and buried it in the back of the net. And for the third time tonight, the Hokies have a 1-goal lead. So Terps will be trailing again for the third time again tonight. As you see a Let's Go Hokies chant ring out in the crowd. Puck is covered by Sniger. We'll get a whistle. 3:04 remaining. 3-2 hockey game. Terps offensive zone draw. They get that top line back out there. Quick shot. Thrown on goal by Airy. It's saved. Now Healy gives it back to the defense. Whistler, the captain, who got hit hard into the boards, back out on the ice. Pass for Strauss. He'll dump in. And icing is waved off. Here's the Hokies trying to get a grip. Tomaszewski with the puck. He'll skate things ahead. Pass for Liam Eden. Eden now. Eden still moving, looking for a centering feed. Nobody was there. Tomaszewski for Healy. Healy now. And here's a potential breakaway. 2-on-1 at least. 2-on-2 if Tomaszewski hurries. Now here's a centering feed in front, and that one goes wide. Fantazzi and Peduzzi going back and forth. Here's Beganowski. Desperate to tie things up. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Got a broken stick on the ice. That one swallowed up the puck. As this one's chipped ahead off the glass. Here's Mudge. Nice move. Another nice move. He's in. Saved by Pelletier. And now we'll get some more jousting along the boards. Healy's trying to pry that one free along with McNamara. McNamara pushing. He falls down. Here's Mudge. Another nice move. Bodied by McAvoy. And now Heitzman. McNamara for Healy. Terps desperate to tie this one up. We're approaching 1 minute left here in regulation. Here's Liam Eden, the captain. He's got a goal tonight already. Eden circles behind the net. Centering feed in front. That one would not go. Chopped at. Goes into the glass and over for a whistle. 1:02 left. Terps down by 1. And we're going to get a timeout. So we'll be back once this timeout's over on the Maryland Hockey Network. We are back, 1:02 remaining. Terps down by 1, offensive zone draw. Timeout just ended. Pelletier is on the bench. He'll have the extra attacker out. It'll be McAvoy coming out. You got Healy on the draw. He's got Airy with him, Beganowski, Eden. And Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski with the puck. Rifles that one in. So the 6-on-5, 50 seconds remaining. Here's Eden. Pass down for McAvoy. McAvoy, shot, looking for a redirection, jamming at the puck at the doorstep. It's covered, they score! Tie game! We've got a 3-3 hockey game. 34.8 remaining. And Beganowski. My, oh my. Terps were jamming at the puck at the doorstep. At first, it looked like it was covered by the goaltender Sniger. And then somehow they find that loose puck. They locate it. And it was unclear who got that puck in, but Beganowski looked like he was celebrating as if it was his goal, and he went first in the line toward the bench. So we'll say it's Beganowski for now. But either way, the Terps tie this one up. As here's a shot, big block by Airy. 25 seconds remaining. And Beganowski. Here's a feed in front for Healy. That one's going to be offside. So we got 18.1 seconds remaining. Battling against the stalwart Virginia Tech Hokies. We got a tie hockey game. Healy on the draw. The top unit stays out. Beganowski and Eden, his wingers. Shot covered by Pelletier. We'll get a whistle. Just under 10 seconds remaining. Big face-off here. And you go back to that Beganowski goal, or so we think of Beganowski who scored. We go back to that Terps goal. Really battled adversity all season long. They did it 3 times so far when they come back and tie it up. Face-offs won by Maryland. Flung into the boards by McAvoy. 5 seconds remaining in regulation. Here's Healy, 2 and 1. That'll do it for regulation. So this game will go to overtime. The Maryland Terrapins and the Virginia Tech Hokies. And they get 5 minutes up on the clock. Shots are 29-18 in those 60 minutes in favor of the Hokies. We're going to take a quick timeout here. We'll be back for the start of overtime on Maryland Hockey Network. Welcome back, Maryland Hockey Network. We are set for overtime. The first overtime of the season for the Maryland Terrapins. It's 4-on-4 here in the ACHA. There's a big hit on Healy. Liam Eden racing to that loose puck. Wants to end this one early and send the Terps home happy. Falls down. Airy. Now Virginia Tech will handle. It's Peduzzi. Trips to the puck. Takeaway. Eden. Saved by Sniger. Pickpocket by Eden right at the doorstep. He fires that one home. But it was covered by Sniger. Now we get an offside. So faceoff will be in the neutral zone toward the Terps' blue line. Eden nearly ending it right there. Just a few seconds into overtime. Here's Healy on the draw. Gloved down by McAvoy. McNamara, excuse me. McAvoy with the puck now. But we get another whistle. We're hoping this stream does not cut out. It's been cutting out all night, but especially overtime, you don't want it to cut out. Our connection has been poor. But the end of the third has been relatively solid, so we're hoping it stays that way. Off the face-off, it's Tucker Healy. Healy's got 5 goals, 18 points in the year. Looking to get another one here in overtime. Lead pass for Mudge. You got a 2-on-2. Mudge a shot, slowed to the puck. Liam Eden will take. Eden circling around in his defensive zone. More circles. Here he comes. Liam Eden using his size and his speed. Flies in, circles around behind the net. Fresh Terps out in the ice. Here's Tomaszewski's shot. Patted away by Sniger. Now Eden with the puck again. 4-on-4 hockey. Eden goes to the bench. So will Healy. Tomaszewski will wait for reinforcements. Beganowski comes out into the ice. Chase Wilson's with him. Wilson to the loose puck, and that one glances off the post. Wilson flying in. Came within inches of ending it, but here's Tomaszewski now. Tomaszewski for Wilson. Pass too hard to handle. Potocny for the team in white. Pass out of the zone for CJ Hathaway. Flying in is Potocny. He's already scored tonight. And looking for Chase Wilson there. No success. 2:50 remaining in overtime. Now here's CJ Hathaway. Circles behind the net. Gives it to Strauss on the blue line. Strauss got Hathaway. Good stick work by Tomaszewski. Now Wilson. Here's Beganowski. Beganowski tries to split the defense. Cannot. Taken up by Strauss. Going into a 1-on-3. He'll fling that one. Gets deflected, it looks like. Goes way up into the netting. And we have another whistle. So 2:15 left in overtime. 3-3 hockey game here at the St. James. Glad you could join us. Great game of hockey between the Hokies and the Terps. It's been close all game. Terps have battled back 3 times. Face-off is won by Peduzzi. Now DePoy trying to get that loose puck. Get it out of the zone. He cannot. That one gets out. Now Timmy Donovan. Donovan for Masuro. Now Donovan again. 1:50 remaining in overtime. Here's a backhand chip pass, gets some air. Looking for Peduzzi. Donovan goes to the bench. Strauss comes back out. Short time on the bench, and here's a 2-on-2. McAvoy, a shot. And he got some mustard on that one. Blockered out of play by Sniger. Good shot by McAvoy. I don't think the goalie was expecting it to come in that hot. 1:28 left. McAvoy will go to the bench, and so will DePoy and Drake. So for the Terps, it's Tomaszewski and Airy on defense, with Eden and Healy on the draw. All players having a good night. One back by Healy. Tomaszewski, a rocket on net. Gloved by Sniger. It pops out of the glove. And now Mudge will take it. Mudge moves his way in. And a save by Pelletier. That one got close. Sneaky play by Mudge. But Pelletier stands his ground. 27 saves off 30 shots for Pelletier tonight. He's having a good game. Giving up 3 goals against the powerful Hokie offense. Off the draw, deflected out of play. Goes over the netting and slams into the STJ sign. So we'll do this thing again. Face off, one back by Healy. Here's Tomaszewski. Here's Eden racing for the loose puck. Eden racing his way in. And now here's Mudge. Taken away by Healy. Nice strip by Tucker Healy. Airy now. Intercepted by Mudge. Mudge moves his way in. He's got Whistler with him. Whistler, the captain. Shot goes well wide of the net. Now Eden trying to get his team to retreat. Relaxing the puck. Here's Tomaszewski. Eden will stay out on the ice. Here's a lead pass for Healy. Terps are taking it slow this time. Healy for Eden. Eden, nice move. Eden is in. Shot, that one just misses. Not sure if that hit the post or not. It was very close. Here's Tomaszewski for McAvoy. Same Terps stay out. Now Tomaszewski goes to the bench. Airy comes on. That'll do it here in overtime. So the 5-minute overtime is up. And so the score remains 3-3. Shots are 30-20 in favor of the Hokies. So Terps are climbing back up in that shot department. And another 5 minutes have been put up on the clock. So it looks like we'll go to another 5-minute overtime. So we'll take a break in the Maryland Hockey Network. We'll be back for double overtime here at the St. James Ice House. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Maryland Hockey Network for double overtime. Haven't seen overtime at all yet this year. This game we're going double overtime against Virginia Tech. 3-3 hockey game. Here's McAvoy with the loose puck. Chopped at, goes a mile high into the air. And now here's Masuro skating things ahead for the Hokies. Shot's blocked by McNamara. He's pinned along the glass by McNamara. And now the Hokies handle. Shot saved by Pelletier. And now McNamara knifes one out for McAvoy. The Mac-Mac pairing on defense. That one's chopped in. And Slater will get the loose puck. Slater ahead for Whistler. Pelletier sticks one for McNamara. Here's Hunter Airy. He's got Eden and Healy on offense. Healy moving in. Healy, he's bodied down, hit hard by Scott Strauss. Strauss has been all over the ice tonight. So we're going to face off to the right of Sniger. See some stick taps on the boards, get their team some energy. Offensive zone draw for the Terps. Scott Strauss takes it for the Hokies. 3:40 left in overtime. 3-3 hockey game here at the St. James. Tomaszewski feeds one over across the ice for Healy. Almost a giveaway there. But now Hunter Airy, the defenseman, will skate it into the zone. So here's Tomaszewski. Next goal will win it. Double overtime. Healy comes flying in. So Sniger will hold and cover for the whistle. And we'll get a full change for both teams. 8 fresh legs. 8 fresh bodies, I should say, come out into the ice. 16 legs. But here's DePoy on the faceoff. You got DePoy and Drake, and the Mac pairing is back out as well. Stripped to the puck by DePoy. DePoy's been good with the stick tonight, and Drake is always good with that stick as well. Loose puck is chopped at. McNamara goes into the netting. We'll get a whistle. Approaching the midway mark of this overtime, 2:48 remaining. And this has got to be the most entertaining game of the year for the Terps. We got a double overtime against Virginia Tech. The ACC showcased a Saturday night affair. Great game so far, and we're glad you could join us. There's DePoy. DePoy goes behind his net, using his stick work again. Taken away by the Hokies, but now McAvoy. McAvoy for Drake. Drake looking to feed it ahead for DePoy, but the Hokies take. McAvoy hops back onto the defense. Now here's a shot in front. Gloved by Pelletier. Shot was from Timmy Donovan. And we'll get a whistle with 2:16 left here in the overtime, the double overtime. Here's Chase Wilson on the draw. Won by Gavin Peduzzi. Here's Airy. Airy goes back and gets hit hard by Masuro. Now here's Slater in front. Slater blocks in front, and that one was loose. Pelletier couldn't gobble it up. But now here's Chase Wilson. Under 2 minutes left in double overtime. Here's Slater back into the offensive zone for the Hokies. Pass Slater, goes off a skate, barely stays in. Tomaszewski now. It's a 2-on-2 for the Terps. Tomaszewski is shot, and that one sticked aside by Sniger. Here's Eden in front. Eden got a little bit of time and space, and Tomaszewski at the doorstep and wouldn't go. Eden now centering feet in front. Tomaszewski, a shot, goes wide. Tomaszewski again. He scores! Daniel Tomaszewski ends it in double overtime. And the Maryland Terrapins defeat the Virginia Tech Hokies. Daniel Tomaszewski, double overtime goal. Snipes that one home top right. And we could go home happy. Maryland wins 4-3. And Coach Carter emphasized before the game he wanted a full 60-minute effort. And I think he got that tonight. Terps win it 4-3. As you see this handshake line, the ACHA Classic. Pelletier goes first in the handshake line. Boy, what a great game he had in net. As they shake hands with the officials now. Daniel Tomaszewski, the overtime winner. The Maryland Terrapins defeat the Virginia Tech Hokies by a final score of 4-3 in double overtime. I think it's safe to say this is the best game all year by far. Excellent win by the Terps. And that'll do it on the Maryland Hockey Network. Thank you for joining us. We apologize for the spottiness. We're glad we could get those overtimes in, though, as we got that Tomaszewski goal. But we'll be back here tomorrow night as the Terrapins face off against the Georgetown Hoyas. And we'll be back at the St. James. Thank you for joining us tonight, Maryland Hockey Network. My name is Matt Fusillo, doing play-by-play, with Ethan Posner doing the camera. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you a good rest of your night.